Hello kindergarten scholars, let's get started with the date. So today our new number is 21. So we're gonna say 21st. And now we're gonna need to use that to figure out what day of the week it is. So we take our number and we go straight up to the top to this day. So when we sing our days of the week song, we're gonna stop here and that's the day of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday. So today is Thursday and the month is May. So it's time to put it all together and say the date. Today's date is Thursday, May 21st, 2020. Today's date is Thursday, May 21st, 2020. Today we're going to be writing our very last All About story for the rest of the school year. We're finishing our All About unit. So Miss Music wanted to write an extra special All About story, and I wanted to teach you about something that I really like to do. And one thing I really like to do is art. And so I wanted to share some of my art with you because I'm going to write a story about all the different kinds of arts that you can do. So when Miss Music was a kid in 3rd grade, so I was 8 years old, one kind of art that you can do is draw. So Miss Music used colored pencils to draw this picture. And I made this in art class when I was in school. And so it's just a vase of flowers on a table with a window in the background, like the wallpaper. So yeah, I drew this with colored pencils when I was in 3rd grade, so that's one kind of art. And then when I was in high school, I worked at a place called Arts Place for a whole summer, and I got to learn something really cool. It's called printmaking. And so that's when you get a piece of, it's called linoleum, and you carve it out with a special tool, kind of like a spoon, like a very little spoon. And so you draw a picture and you carve it out, and then you rub paint on it with a paint roller, and you smush it flat on a piece of paper, and you press it down really hard. And so when you lift it off, you have a print. And so I could put this in a picture frame and hang it on my wall. And so I chose to make music because my last name is Music, and I played the flute for 7 years. So I really like music. And then, since we've been at home and not in school, Miss Music's been making paintings. And I really like the color blue. And my favorite shape is a triangle. So I just painted a picture of triangles. And I used tape, and I just like playing with the paint colors because it's really fun to mix them up. And my last favorite kind of art that I like to do is to make cards. And so this one's really simple, but it has a pun, which is one of Miss Music's favorite things, which is gonna be really hard for you guys to understand. But basically it's like using, so in this one I used the word lava instead of love. So I used a word and it makes it funny. So I wrote I lava you instead of I love you. So it's 2 little volcanoes. Pretty cute. So I like making cards. Birthday cards, holiday cards, thank you cards, all sorts of cards. So I'm gonna write a story about all the different kinds of arts that you can do. And there's plenty of other ones that Miss Music doesn't do, like singing. I'm not the best singer, I need more practice with it. And I'm not the best dancer yet either, you guys know that. I like just doing silly dances. And there's theater as an art, playing an instrument is an art, like a piano or a flute or a saxophone or the drums. There's just so many different kinds of art, but these are my favorites. So I'm gonna write a story about the arts that I like, and I can teach others because I can't teach people about dancing if I don't know how to dance. So first I need to tell my readers what I'm writing about, which is art. So there are many kinds of art. I'm gonna need 6 lines because I need 6 words. 1 finger space, 2 finger space, 3 finger space, 4, 5 finger space, 6, and add a period. So we've been using these words a lot, and we're going to use them again. First word is there, T, H, E, R, E, there, R, A, R, many. M says E says N says E says E, many. Kinds, K says k, I says I, N says kinds of, O, F, that's a sight word, of art. R says art, T says t, art. So one type of art is to draw. So just like the other day when we wrote a pattern story about baking, I'm going to use a pattern today to make it easier. So I'm going to write, you can draw. So that's 3 words. 1, finger space, 2, 3. And add a picture at the end, because one type of art is to draw. So you, it's a sight word, Y-O, you, can, C-A-N, you can draw. I think that's a J. Jura? No. D says D. R says That's a tricky blend you'll learn more about in 1st grade. Sometimes the DR together sounds like a J. U says draw, W says what? Sorry guys, Miss Music got tricked a little there. Draw, you can. Paint, remember we talked about painting. So 3 words, you can paint. 1, finger space, 2, finger space, 3, add a period. You, Y-O, you, can, C-A-N, paint. P says P, A says A, N says ain't, T says T, paint. You can, remember when we talked about print? So you can print. You can print. 3, 1, finger space, 2, finger space, 3. U, Y-O, you, can, C-A-N, print. P says P, R says I says in, N says int, T says t, print. And you can make cards. So 4 words. 1, 2, finger space, 3, finger space, 4. U, Y-O, you, can, C-A-N, make, N says A says A, K says K, make cards, C says K, R says R, ard, D says D, cards, S says. So let's read our story. There are many kinds of art. You can draw, you can paint, you can print, you can make cards. So now that I've taught you about something that I really like to do and know a lot about, I want you to write a story, something that you're really good at and something you can teach others how to do. And if you want, you can even have your families take a picture of it and you can have them send it to me or one of the teachers, and we can read your story and see how amazing you did at writing. So if you want to, you can do that. Can't wait to see what you write. Before we go, let's pick a cheer. Let's do It's Hard, But I'm Doing It. So it's hard, but I'm doing it. Up. 1, 2. It's hard, but I'm doing it. It's hard, but I'm doing it. Bye.